Well, here we are, Songkran morning. Hello, darling. What you doing?
สวัสดีค่ะ Happy สงกรานต์ Day
Happy Songkran Day, and
Yes,
May.
now I make our way for monk come here give something like this
Yeah, the monks are coming now, so, and I've got a fogging on my camera because it's just come out of the air conditioning. Hold on. There we are, fogging gone. Yeah, so you're probably going to see a whole bunch of Songkran. Mother. So you're probably going to see a whole bunch of videos coming out the next week for Songkran, and I've still got fogging on my camera. What we're going to try to do is give you a bit more of a perspective on the Thai celebration aspects of Songkran. And that usually starts out with the first thing in the morning on New Year's Day, which is the 13th of April, starts out with merit making. Now there's two sides to that. The monks are due to pop around to our house any second, right? And we have these gifts for the temple, right? Which is something we're doing for our local temple. And then of course we'll be running off to do the merit making at the local, I don't know what we're going to today. It's one of those sort of things, it always varies every year. We may go up to the just local here, or we may go to a bigger one, who knows. So that's where the morning starts, and then from there we will be looking at different events throughout the day. Yes, there will be some water splashing going on sometime today, I'm sure. I've got all my waterproof cameras ready. I think we've been invited down to Shop Steak tonight. Peck said that they're doing something down there at around about 6 o'clock in the evening with dinner and all that sort of stuff. Not sure how that works. And then maybe running off to Beckett and night markets later on in the evening to do a bit of dancing, a bit of enjoyment like we did last year. So we'll see how that pans out. Still getting ready. So what is Songkran? Well, Songkran is, as you probably already sort of got from the beginning, is the Thailand's New Year, or actually more appropriately, it's the Buddhist New Year. There's some sort of really weird calculation where they actually figure out exactly when that event occurs. I'm not going to go into the math on that one, so I'll leave a link to the wiki article where you can read up about it yourself. But it's celebrating sort of the astrological solar New Year, for want of a better word. Being sort of the year starting in April, which is Aries. You know how the whole astrological thing works. There is some sort of links over to the Western sort of culture, like astrology that sort of matches up with that. But I think that's because of the fact that the Western astrology sort of has its roots in the Eastern countries. It's not something that the Christians taught up. It's something that has been around for a lot longer. But yeah, so there's an astrological aspect to it. It's always held on the 13th of April. And it sort of involves obviously the blessing of the new year, traditionally done with water, and pouring water over people is part of that celebration, which is of course where the roots of the whole street water fights have really sort of started from. From a traditional point of view, it's a very, very gentle blessing with water, especially with your elders and respect to your elders. That's how it's supposed to be done. But of course, you know how these, the modern culture is. They'll take any sort of simple thing and make it really complicated. But that's part of the charm of it. So it's also part of the spring harvest and all that sort of stuff. Like, you know how it works. So that's where we start. And here we have the monk procession coming along the street, yes. The young boys. And so here we have monks coming down to give their blessing to the house and to the people of the house. This is done with obviously gifts for the temple and for the young boys. And on they go. And now our next stop is the temple. I don't know which temple we're going to. Which temple are we going to, darling? Which temple are we going to now? So here we are at Wat Nang Sao. What's the one along? Come here. As I said before, I can never really work out why all the different temples we go to. The best thing that I can sort of deduce after 18 months is the fact that the more temples you visit and do merit at, the more good luck you have. So that's one of the things that seems to be the most apparent thing about the whole merit making.
อีกวันหนึ่งวันที่15นั้นสงน้ำพระนะโยมนะไหว้ตรงนี้ก่อนจะได้ตู้ไปในครั้งที่ทุกคนนะลูก
Of course, with the whole luck thing and merit making, got to get your lottery tickets. A lucky bit of wood, I guess.
เราต้องมาเสริมบุญใหม่นะคะทุกคนอยากรวยเนาะทุกคนอยากถูกหวยอยากได้โชคอยากถูกรางวัลที่1รวมทั้งเจ้าหน้าที่ด้วยนะคะแต่ถามตัวเราเนาะบางทีบุญวาสนา
Well, there we have the merit making done. What, darling? Huh? Always confused in these places.
นะครับคนที่ไหว้ทั่วไปไหว้พระทุกพระดอกก็กราบพระบูชาแล้วทุกปักที่กระถางแล้วยกถาดไปด้านหน้าพระตีองค์ใหญ่นะครับ
Now it's time for the photo shoot. Mother's ready to do the selfies. You want me in the photo? I guess we don't forget to feed the cows. Not quite sure how this type of tradition works, but I guess if you're in the old days, if you didn't keep the cattle fed, you couldn't plough the fields. The aroma is really rich. It's okay. Well, this is certainly something you don't expect to see this far away from the sea. But hey, what do you expect? Well, I meant to mention, like, the traffic around Bangkok and where we live is actually quite good at the moment, because part of the tradition of Songkran is to actually go and be with your family. I know I'm competing against another microphone. Yeah, so everybody leaves Bangkok, so the actual roads are quite good to actually drive on. It didn't take us any time at all to come out here today. But yeah, one of the benefits of Songkran is the lack of traffic. Okay, so I think we've got our good luck done for today, or obviously for the year. Yes.
Yeah.
Everything good? Everything good luck? You have enough good luck now?
Yeah, so
Good. Okay. Means we're going to have water fights next, I guess, for dinner. See you then.